You're lying awake at 2 a.m., analyzing a 3-word text they sent 6 hours ago. Your stomach's in knots because they canceled plans with a vague excuse, and you can't tell if you're overreacting or if this is as bad as it feels. Dating someone with avoidant attachment is like solving a puzzle where the pieces keep changing. The spiraling isn't about them, it's about you losing your center trying to figure them out. I'm going to show you 5 shifts that will stop the mental gymnastics. First shift. When they go quiet, stop investigating it like you're solving a murder. Here's what happens when you spiral. You scan every text for clues about what you did wrong. You replay the last time you saw them, trying to find the exact moment things shifted. But that's the trap. The spiral isn't giving answers, it's burning your mental energy. Here's what you do instead. When they go quiet, acknowledge this. This is what they do. Not because of you, but because this is how avoidants regulate emotions. The second you stop making their silence about you, the spiral loses power. Second, stop looking for reassurance in every interaction. You're reading tone into text messages that have no tone. You're analyzing emoji counts. You're comparing today's hey to yesterday's hey, trying to decode the missing exclamation point. When you're dating an avoidant, you're going to feel uncertain sometimes. They're not naturally expressive. If you need their every message to confirm they like you, you're on an emotional roller coaster. Make a decision. Unless something major changed, or they've explicitly said something's wrong, assume things are fine. Stop auditing every word. Research shows anxious-avoidant pairings create a protest cycle, where the more you seek reassurance, the more they withdraw. Third, every time you catch yourself spiraling, redirect that energy elsewhere. The moment you notice you're analyzing whether they seemed off, stop. Get up. Text a friend. Go for a walk. Break the thought pattern. The spiral tricks you into thinking if you think hard enough, you'll find the answer. But you won't. You'll just create more anxiety. The time you spend spiraling is time you're not being yourself, the grounded person they were attracted to. When you've checked your phone for the 5th time in 10 minutes, that's your cue. Put it down. Do something that reminds you that you have a life outside this relationship. Number 4, stop responding to their energy and start operating on your own timeline. When they text after 3 days of silence, your instinct is to respond immediately, or you wait to play it cool. Either way, you're making your behavior about theirs. Here's the shift. Respond when you're actually available. Not in 2 minutes because you're desperate. Not in 2 hours to prove a point. When it works for you. If you're in the middle of something, finish it first. Stop letting their rhythm control your day. Here's number 5. When the spiral starts, ask yourself, what do I actually need right now? Not what they need. What do you need? Maybe clarity. Maybe more consistency. Maybe a phone call instead of scattered texts. Maybe just to know you matter. Once you know what you need, either ask for it directly or decide whether you can stay without it. Stop spiraling, trying to get needs met without stating them. Here's the secret. The spiral happens when you abandon yourself, when you make yourself smaller to avoid rocking the boat, when you ignore your needs because you're afraid of being too much. The antidote to spiraling isn't figuring them out. It's coming home to yourself. So next time you catch yourself at 2 a.m. analyzing that text, stop. Take a breath. Ask, what do I actually need right now? Maybe it's sleep. Maybe to put your phone away. Maybe a conversation tomorrow. Whatever it is, do that. Choose yourself. Dating an avoidant isn't easy. Their distance will trigger every insecurity. But you don't have to live in the spiral. Pick one of these 5 shifts and try it in the next 24 hours. What's the thought pattern that keeps you up at night when you're dating someone avoidant? Drop it in the comments, because your story might be what someone else needs to hear.